Training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSN, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
Let her cook, let me cook. Never gave it, I ain't never gave no. Fell out with them, we ain't never make it up. Back for everything I ever lost, I'm on the mission. We turned the whole house into a booth, we in the kitchen. Let her cook, big low come through frying. Hey, let her cook, okay. Too much cake out bow, oh God. Let her cook, all this sauce.
We also Alrighty, welcome back to game number 2 here of the doubleheader of high school hockey on Ring 47 on these lovely Wednesday nights. Happy belated Veterans Day to all our active and retired military who allow us to stay safe. And as we celebrate here on this lovely Wednesday evening, Homestead rocking their black and American flag jerseys. A lot easier numbers to read.
Yeah, Carroll was tough with the camouflage, man, but I got through it.
And Leo, looking like the new jerseys to me.
Yeah, those are sharp. That's how you put a number on a jersey if you want it to be patriotic.
Going with the camo. The camo with the it's a lion crest. I don't know if that's supposed to resemble any of the military at all, with American flag numbers on the back. Still very, very awesome jerseys.
Yeah, those ones are definitely cool.
Let's head into this game. Homestead beat Leo the last time they played 4-2. In a game that Homestead dominated a lot of. Wasn't really till the end that the Lions put up a late, I believe they put up a late second goal. They cut the lead in half, but their effort fell short.
Yeah, that's one thing about Leo so far this year. It seems like they've been getting off to slow starts. Even opening night against Carroll, they took a while to really get back into that one. You know, I'd like to see them come out and get a couple early ones, and you know Homestead's going to be buzzing right off the bat. They're on a tear right now, and they're feeling good about themselves, looking good, feeling good.
As we saw this past game, Carroll just lost to the Vipers. The Vipers picking up their first win of the season, making the standings a little interesting because with a win tonight, Homestead can take the first place spot away from Carroll.
They would be on top, wouldn't they?
And then if Leo wins, they're 2-2. Correct, yeah. So they can get their third win and tie Carroll for second place. So a very crucial game here for both teams. Leo, last week they beat Carroll in overtime. I believe it was 3-2, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, no, that was a fun one. That was a real fun game. So Leo's actually coming off a little bit of a high, too. Both these teams feeling like they're buzzing, invincible.
So we have some time here. We'd like to thank our sponsors here. Big Eyed Fish has been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. Enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment at Big Eyed Fish. Tom Still Tire has been servicing the Fort Wayne area for over 40 years. They will help you find the perfect tire for your vehicle and other auto repair services. At Weller Contracting, we invest in our customers by providing peace of mind during the entire process, from bid to build. Visit OnWellerContracting.com. Summit Volleyball trains and builds the highest quality volleyball players in the area from ages 5 to 18. Jump on board. Together we can reach the summit. Jolie Law Firm is the area's best criminal defense firm, helping defend the accused from the government, whether you are facing an OWI or any other criminal accusation. Jolie Law Firm is the answer. Sioka Cleaning and Restoration, providing commercial cleaning services, including janitorial, water damage, and state-of-the-art disinfecting services throughout Northeast Indiana. Online degree programs at the University of St. Francis are built for convenience and flexibility. Most degrees can be completed in 12 months. Visit online.sf.edu. Specialists in design, build, mechanical, and refrigeration. Visit tjwindustrial.com. The 12,000 Hoosier men and women with Labor District Council and affiliated local unions that build Indiana. We are LIUNA. Earn your edge this season. PSM Edge Training Program maximizes your athleticism through personalized performance training to reach your goals and get you to the next level. Visit ParkviewSportsMedicine.com/edge to schedule your free consultation. And today's broadcast is brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. As teams are picking up their pucks here at the end of warm-ups here, huddling up, going over the last few things before the start of this first period.
Yeah, it should be a lot of fun. We got the local rink rat Eddie hyping up the Homestead crowd. Crowd has thinned out a little bit for their second game, but I think maybe they just moved up to the bar area, actually. Either way, it's going to be an exciting one here. Hopefully we get a strong start, strong finish, clean game from all parties involved. They said they're starting Zayed Combs today. I think they've been going with back and forth a little bit.
Yeah, maybe they're just giving Martinsky a break because over the weekend we had showcase, tournament type thing. They had multiple games throughout the weekend. Just trying to make sure that Martinsky's healthy and rested up after a long weekend of games.
Yeah, it was crazy here over the long weekend. I was told that Homestead, well, I was told they played some pretty quality hockey over the weekend, so they should be sharp. I'm not gonna trust all my sources here at the Ice House and start saying stuff on the air.
Alrighty. Got 15 minutes here. Calhoun and Siebert for the faceoff. Faceoff's won there by Siebert back to Gerber, and Gerber sends it up. Finds Siebert. Siebert crosses the line. Shot off by Ursel, hit the outside of the net there. It'll pick up his rebound. The rebound was Mapes. Mapes sends it down low to Siebert. Siebert loses the puck. It's Leo. Behind their own net is Calhoun. Calhoun sends it over far side to Murphy. Murphy flips it up. Tried to find Mensa, but ran into some Spartans. But Mapes was offsides, so Spartans have to retreat. Murphy behind his own net. Try to get a pass up there to Mensa, but it gets deflected off a Homestead Spartans leg pad. And the Lions are going to just flip it into the safety netting. Baughman able to win the faceoff back there. But the Lions were able to get out of their own zone. That was Haley, and the Spartans going the other way now. Jonah Haynes trying to get through a couple of Spartans, but the puck is taken away from him. Baughman now has his break. He gets poke checked away there by Reed. Puck is loose there, and they score! Homestead. The bouncing puck up front. Looks like Urschel's leading the way there.
Yeah, that was pretty chaotic. Starts out, you got Boffman barreling down. He's got Juarez breaking in front of the net. Juarez gets the first touch on that rebound, so it can't be covered. And then the stick is missing. Chaos ensues, a lot of scrambling out front. And, yeah, it looks like Urschel stepped in to pick up the pieces and put Homestead on the board.
So, minute and a half into this first period, Homestead taking an early lead for Urschel's goal. Biddle sends it back around, off the glass. Into the corner now, Leo trying to get it out. Chapman tries sitting down low, but it gets blocked. And Leo sends it into the Homestead zone. Davis on the chase, pressuring Potts. He's able to find McNary. Biddle was offsides. Siebert's able to win the faceoff against Calhoun. Swinging, sends it over the Mapes. Mensa puts it back down low. Swinging. Try to find Siebert, but off the heel of the stick. Calhoun picks it up. Sends it down in the corner down low. Mensa moves it up top. There to Fisher, but Fisher loses the puck and Mapes on the chase. But Demaros is able to comes out of the net, move it up, off the boards. Pinned up against the boards is Mensa. Calhoun picks it up. See if we find Murphy. Murphy coming through. It's around one man. Couldn't find the puck and loses it. Mapes kicks it out. Pinch in there by Fisher. Bouncing puck, Calhoun picks it up. Try to move it there to Mensa, but just too far for him. Mensa chips it down low. Crawford gets pinned. Johnson, far corner. So they will find Warris there. Warris on the break. He's got to step on Murphy with a shot off the crossbar. Pick up rebound, another shot. It's the outside. That was by Juarez. Outside the net. Leo can't clear. Tip. Bouncing puck. Demerose sticks to the side. Homestead sends it back down low. Urschel flips it up. Stays in play. Mensa is able to clear it down. It's going to link to the ice right. Onto the goalie. And Homestead sends it down.
And I just want to take one more look at this Juarez opportunity because this could have easily been a 2-goal game. Nico Juarez, excellent speed, beats his guy, boxes him out, manages to get a rifle of a shot off, but finds the crossbar and deflects that one out of play.
Six side there of Combs. White with a shot that goes wide. He got tied up, stick got tied up. Able to get his own rebound. Homestead now. Penalty coming up. Heber circles around in his own zone. Puck going down. Oh my goodness.
Well, that was close.
Yeah, Heber circling around, lost control of the puck and was heading the other way. Was able to dive and save it.
So let's see how this happened. I was busy cutting the penalty, but we don't need to see that anymore. Oh boy, that would have been embarrassing for Homestead.
I don't think I've ever seen that before. Ever is where a delay penalty and you send it.
We had it happen when I was playing a summer tournament in juniors. Somebody tried to do a pass off the boards in the offensive zone, and it was a bad angle. There was somebody going for a change, and it went 200 feet and wound up in our own net. And I'll tell you what, Mason, it was embarrassing for the team.
I bet it was. Puck is going to be outside of the face of the Lions zone as penalty was called because the net was dislodged. Face off one there by Leo. Jonah Haynes is able to send it down. Inertial in the neutral zone. Sends it up to Bopman. Bopman off the boards. Able to find Doherty. Heber will get around Davis, but Davis putting pressure on. He's able to get out of the zone. Heber is able to recover and pick the puck back up. Heber enters the zone. Circles around. Puts it to Juarez far side. Juarez cutting across. Takes a shot. Hits it off the glass. Leo's able to send it down the length of the ice. That's Fiedler. Fiedler puts a big hit there on Urschel. Boffman cruising through the neutral zone. Takes a shot. Blockered. Rebounds up front there. Picked up there by Urschel. Juarez getting pressured by Murphy. Puck goes out of the zone. Murphy is able to put enough pressure, and Homestead goes off sides.
Yeah, Murphy kind of forced that one. Is that the 50-50 raffle? Saw they were selling tickets, but I never win those things.
Gerber in the neutral zone. Sends it far side there to Potts. Homestead's able to set up Gerber. Rings it around. Finds Siebert. Siebert loses the puck, but able to pick up by Ferrier. Shot gets deflected off. A stick and hits the netting. Line change here for the Lions. Homestead's able to win the faceoff. Potts is able to find Siebert, who puts it back to Potts. Potts with a shot, and he scores!
Wow.
Might have been deflection off of Ferrier. Homestead with the power play goal. Makes it 2-0.
So let's see what we can't see off this shot from a long way out. Actually got himself to a really great lane. And with a little deflection, Demaros really had no chance at that one. And aside from getting lucky. And so far tonight, I can't say he's been getting lucky.
Leo's able to win the faceoff, but pass goes awry. Homestead has it out in their own zone. Calhoun gets bumped up the puck. Shot by Fisher off the pads. Rebounds there. And another great shave there by Combs. Homestead's able to pick up the rebound and get it out. McNary on the chase on the Calhoun. Able to get it to Mensa. Mensa on the far side. Puck is loose. A big hit. Calhoun and Mapes. Mapes kind of with a reverse hit. Murphy cruising through the neutral zone. Gets around Urschel, but gets poked there by Johnson. Mensa tries to send down to Murphy. Johnson in the way. Offsides were the Lions. They have to retreat. Input will put it just off the safety netting. Puck outside of the Homestead zone. Boffman able to win this face off to Urschel. Urschel will send it down. Demers behind his net. Boffman trying to move it up. But Leo will intercept that. Puck taken away there. Urschel puts up to Juarez. Juarez cutting across. Decides to move back up top to Potts. Potts. Pass gets intercepted there by Davis. Able to recover. Potts sends it down low. Behind the net is Urschel. It's taken away by the Lions, and Potts will send it back down. Demrose with a funky bounce off those Zamboni doors. Leo trying to break out. Try to send it there to Haley. Pucks get sent down low. Beaver finds Juarez. Puts up the Frick. Frick sends it down low. Haynes gets tied up. With Frick in the corner. Walks in the help. Frick is able to get it out while he gets bumped up the puck, and Leo's chugging along. Fiedler sends it down. Gerber gets pressure there. He's able to pick it back up behind his own net. Moves it to Heber. Heber in the corner. Being pressured there by Davis. Shot and the block save. Reith on the shot. Another shot. Stick to side. Up into the safety netting by Haynes.
Yeah, great keep by Reith there to keep that play in the zone and ultimately get a change and force an offensive zone faceoff for the Leo Lions.
Calhoun and Siebert on the faceoff. Calhoun's able to win it back. Murphy with a shot gets blocked by Crawford. In the attempt to get out of the zone.
Marchinski, he just can't keep that blocker away from the pucks, huh?
Yeah, it's a magnet. We're back on the glove side of Combs. Murphy, a little flip shot gets deflected, just goes wide. Calhoun gets a deflection, a shot there, save, rebound. Combs able to cover things up. Murphy just a little floater there. Calhoun got a stick on it and just put it wide.
Yeah, great job, or recovery, I should say, by Homestead. They really got back to the house in a timely fashion and helped Combs gather that rebound before any harm could come of it.
Nick Boffman and Calhoun battle again. Mensa trying to move the far side there to Fisher. Urschel was able to get to it first, but bumped up the puck there by Fisher, who sends it down low. Combs leaves it for Hebert, who gets double teamed by Crawford and Calhoun. Boffman able to save him. Urschel flips it up, kept in there by Mensa. Mensa with a shot. Pad save, rebound. And Calhoun isn't able to put it home. Jackson Crawford pressuring Hebert. Both are teammates there for the Fort Wayne space. Put out front there. Shot by Mensa gets blocked. Puck stays in. Murphy with a laser right into the chest of Combs, who gobbles it up.
What a sequence. You know, it starts with that far pad shot. I'm harping on it all the time. You want to generate a great rebound, shoot the puck at the goalie's far pad. He's got to kick that thing out, and he's got no way to get to it. He's not going to be able to cover it. Just keep it away from the glove, shoot for rebounds, and good things are going to come.
Face-off stick side of Combs. Farrell and McNary on the face-off. White picks it up, puts it back there for Put with a shot that gets put through traffic, wide. Swinging. Too much for him there by a pass by Johnson. Doherty trying to get around Farrell, but Doherty's able to pick it back up. Trying to move it up. There's Swinehart gets intercepted. And White in the offensive zone trying to get to Farrell, but put through stakes. Put fans on the shot, was able to recover, puts it wide. Johnson on the far side. Try to put it up to Swinehart. But Leo's able to keep him as they ring it around. Johnson off the glass. Swinehart couldn't get it through again. A striker, I believe. Johnson still on the far side. Try again to Swinehart. Simon Striker decides to fall back a little bit. Doherty is able to enter the offensive zone. Getting double teamed. There by Haley. And the puck goes into the neutral zone. Mapes sends it far side there to Siebert. who's able to get around. Striker behind the net. Haley trying to get out. Shot with a glove save there by Demaros. Rebound put out front. And a shot there by Chapman is gobbled up there by Demaros. Just over 3 minutes left here in this first period. Homestead with a 2-0 lead. Face off on glove side, Chapman. Sends down. Shot there by Juarez. Gets blocked. Leo sends it around. Can't get it out. Demaros behind his net. Able to get around to Haynes, but he isn't getting around Juarez. And Homestead's able to keep it in. Chapman sends it back down. Haynes able to find Biddle. Biddle sends it down. No icing on that one. Biddle ties up Juarez. Juarez able to get out of it. Sends it up into his own bench, where we'll be having our face-off on the left side of Combs. Calhoun and Frick on the faceoff. Murphy with a shot, hits the post. Went off a man in front. Crawford picks up the rebound. In the corner they go. Doherty able to get around Fisher, and Murphy picks up in the neutral zone. Splits a couple of guys, but loses an edge. And loses the puck as well. Tried to dump it in, but blocked there by his own teammate Menta, who is tied up by Frick and McNary. McNary able to get the puck out. Try to send it down off the shin pad of the referee. And Murphy behind his net sends it up to Crawford. Crawford puts it up. Penalty coming up here on Homestead. Slashing. Frick heading to the sin bin. 2 minutes for slashing.
Yeah, and you'll see it right here, just inside the blue line. Stick was swinging frantically. I don't think he meant to slash anybody, but you got to be in control of your stick.
We are under the 2-minute mark, so Leo, unless they release Frick early, are going to have some run over time into the second period. Leo's able to now in the neutral zone. Crawford puts it back to the captain, Riley Murphy. Chapman sends it right back down.
Yeah, good step by Chapman. Break up that breakout.
Murphy in his own zone, commanding this power play. Puts it far side there to Haynes. Haynes able to chip it in there a little bit. And puts it back to Mensah. Mensah finds Crawford. Crawford with a shot. Save off the pads, which goes in the corner. Swinehart is able to send it down. Demaros knew that was coming. Comes right out. Gains some pressure there. And is able to move it to Crawford. Crawford finds Mensah. Mensah moving wide. Stops. Sauces it across there to Murphy. Murphy sends it down low to Crawford. Crawford has some space. Decides to turn it around. Puts it up to Murphy. Murphy with a shot. Save off the blocker. Heads into the corner. Crawford is able to keep it alive. Finds a guy who counters with a shot. He scores! Colton Calhoun on the power play. Cuts this lead in half.
Yeah, Homestead's going to watch the penalties after that because that looked sharp. Great puck movement, and you got so many great shooters on the Leo Lions. Obviously, Colton Calhoun, one of those, gets himself to a high-scoring density area. and lets this one rip. You'll see right there.
30 seconds left. Leo moving now. Shot there by Haley that goes wide. White trying to move up front. Bouncing puck. Puck is still loose. And they blow it dead. Seen a lot of those lately where loose puck there. Looks loose afterward fact, but the ref must blow it dead once they lose sight of the puck.
Yeah, you know, I don't know if it's a policy in this league that you got to blow them quick to try to prevent skirmishes out front, but it certainly seems like a trend among all the officials here.
11 seconds left here in this first period. Leo able to win it. Haynes with a shot gets blocked. Try to get a quick one. Shot again there. Short side. And that will do it for this first period. Homestead strikes two quick, an early goal. And then they add one, and then Leo, late in this first period, on the power play, cuts the lead in half.
Yeah, we'll show you some scoring here. Started off, it's Urschel picking up the pieces. Demaros giving up a few too many rebounds in that, and Urschel made him pay. Second goal actually pretty similar.
Are both teams 1-for-1 on the power play?
I think so. I'll double check. Yeah. And then, of course, Leo. With this slick power play goal, they looked sharp, all things considered, on their power play. If I'm Homestead, I'm looking up and down my bench saying, all right, guys, we got to stay out of the box.
All righty, 15 fresh minutes up on the clock. Farrell's able to win the faceoff there to Haynes. Sends it down into the Homestead zone. Where Gerber on a big hit. There by White. White moves the far side there to Haynes. Finds Reith. Sends the far side. White rings it around. Coingate to Reith. That's Ferrier. Picks it up. He gets bumped up the puck. Puck goes off the skate of the official. Haley behind his own net, getting pressure there by Ferrier. He's able to find Haynes. Haynes looking up. Long pass there to White. White shot. Gets blocked. Into the corner it goes. Doherty. Gets pinned up, but Gerber's able to pick it up. Sieber moving through the neutral zone, sends it around. Demaros behind, stops it. Haynes getting pressured. Frick gets the puck taken away from him, but sends it up. Gerber with the shot gets blocked. Save there by Demaros. Hits off the stanchion, right to Doherty, but bouncing puck goes over a stick, and Crawford. 2-on-1 incoming. Try to find Calhoun, but pass gets deflected off a stick. Calhoun's able to pick it up. In the corner he goes. Puts it behind his back. Sends it up top to Murphy. Murphy, there's a shot off the pads. Rebound there by Crawford. Sprawling there is Combs. Another shot there by Calhoun gets blocked. Puck is sitting there for the taking. Frick goes down ahead of Calhoun. Calhoun's able to pick it up. Sends it around. Put up front there, trying to find Menso. was just too far for him, and Homestead's going to send it down length of the ice for an icing. Face off stick side there of Combs. On there by Davis. Homestead takes it takes it away. Urschel sends it down low. Demrose is able to move it up there to Davis. Murphy trying to do a dipsy move. Gets the puck taken away from him. Biddle sends it around, hits off the Zamboni doors. Notorious crazy bounce that it has. Murphy with a pinch, 2-on-1 upcoming here for Homestead. Bachman trying to find Urschel. Hit off the toe of his blade and went wide. The net got dislodged. But huge chance there for Homestead.
Yeah, Bachman's been part of generating a few 2-on-1s for Homestead so far. The first one resulted in a goal, and that one almost equally as chaotic, just an inch off the mark or so.
Siebert and Farrell on the faceoff. Siebert's able to win it to Mapes. Mapes with a shot gets blocked. Rebounds there. Leo has it. Haley gets to Farrell. Moves to the far side to White. White sends it around.
Well, Siebert got a broken steal. Yeah, he's got no steal in his skate. So technically the ruling is he's got to stay down there to get the whistle. The ref, in my experience, isn't supposed to blow the whistle for an equipment malfunction of a skater if it's just the skate. I had that happen to me once, and it, again, very embarrassing.
Yeah, with these new skates, the removable steel you can have, we've seen a lot more nowadays of it popping out.
Or it breaks and half falls out, then the whole thing. Luckily, most of these guys now have a few extra steals in their bags, so he shouldn't be out for long or even rushing to the pro shop.
Puck gets sent in there by Homestead. White in the corner. Is able to find Farrell. Farrell goes down. Swinging, able to move it up. Finds Doherty. Doherty. Poke checked away there. Hit up there against the boards. I think by Putin, he's going to be heading to the penalty box. I don't really know what happened.
It was a big collision. I think that's kind of all it was, just too many strides, maybe ruled a charge, or was it from behind? Yeah, that's ugly. I don't know what you call it, but it has to be called.
Excuse me, that's Haley in the box. So Homestead, another chance on the power play. They scored earlier. That was their second goal. Hoffman and Davis. Hoffman wins it back to Hebert. Puts it down to Boffman. Boffman shot, try to deflect it to Juarez. It just goes wide. Hebert, another shot, bouncing. Demrose ready for that one.
Yeah, they're calling that interference. I thought the puck was kind of in his possession still. I might have miswatched that replay, but interference works for me.
Davis is able to win that across. Homestead picks it up by Boffman. Boffman. Quick shot there, near side. Rebound goes in the corner. Haynes pinning Farian. Now Boffman trying to get through Davis. Bouncing off the boards, the puck goes. Sending it around. Ferrier. Sends it down low there to Juarez. Juarez moving up top. Cutting across, walking the line. With a burst of speed. Decides to turn things around. Juarez. Moving far things to Hebert. Hebert now. Off the boards to Juarez. Juarez going around the nets. Puts up the Boffin with a shot. Right to the chest of Demros. Homestead not able to clear as it goes off the stanchion. And then finally the puck is able to get out as it bouncing away from Juarez, but still has the puck. Juarez with a break here. High shot off the chest. And Demros was able to pick it up.
You know, Demaros not having his best night for rebound control. I think Homestead's going to be able to take advantage of that. They already have once, but moving forward, they're going to be all over that.
42 seconds left on the man advantage here for Homestead. Potts with a shot off the pad there. Try to move it down low there to McNary, but Leo sends it down. Siebert. Going in to McNary. Leo picks it up. Murphy sends it down the length of the ice. Homestead has time for essentially one more rush. Siebert in the neutral zone. Sends it down low. Takes a weird bounce off the glass.
Right off the corner of the boards, I think.
Homestead with the opportunity. Puck goes into some equipment. Shot, and they score!
That's some puck luck, huh?
Malachi Frick puts it on the board.
So we'll start from where Siebert dumps it in, and then the puck just does whatever it wants. It's got a mind of its own. Stays in play. It almost looked like Demaros thought it was gone.
For me, it looked like it was going to hit the netting.
Right. Yeah, and then it's just bouncing around in the slot. Finally, a backhand finds it and throws it up over Demaros for goal number 3.
Big hit there by Murphy. Homestead's able to keep it in, though. Mapes sends it down low. Fisher picks it up for Leo, trying to get around the home to Crawford. Crawford has sent it down. Calhoun. Fisher ties up Mapes. Calhoun trying to dig it out. Yeah, picks it up, gets around Urschel. Finds Mensa. Mensa makes a move. Toe drags, get a puck. Shot there by Calhoun. Pad save there by Combs. And Leo is in the neutral zone. Crawford trying to get around swinging. He gets tied up there in the boards. Homestead's able to clear out the glove. Chance here for Urschel. Urschel, a slap shot, just goes wide. Johnson sends it around. Demaros. Is the puck taken away from Put? There by Juarez. Juarez trying to get around Stryker. Juarez lays the body there on Put. Calhoun in the neutral zone. Gets around one man. Shot. Goes high. Mensa. Able to stick lip around Urschel. Kept in there by Leo, but they have to take it out. Stryker running into Urschel. He's able to get out of harm's way. Mensa is going the other way. Taking it wide. Going around the Homestead net. Stops. Still has possession of the puck. Puck goes out. Reith opts to send it down low. Johnson behind his own net, and pressure there. Wraparound attempt by White. Gets poked away. In the corner it goes. White getting tied up. Wars has it now. Moves it far side. Reith in his own zone. Try to get up the Farrell, but he loses the puck. Johnson hits it off the boards, and Haynes picks it up, trying to move it far side there to Haley. Haley's able to pick back up. 2-on-1. Forming. Puck is taken away there by Johnson. Off the glass it goes. Murphy couldn't get to Haley. Puck is taken away. Fiedler in his own zone. Stops behind his net. Off the stick. Puck gets taken away by Frick for a second. Chop it by Mapes. Heads into the Homestead bench.
Felt like that was a long sequence right there without a whistle. I might have just zoned out a little bit, but it felt like that was going a long time.
Got a lot of back and forth action so far. Fiedler and Sieber on the faceoff. Homestead sends it down. Sieber pressuring Till. Pokes it through. The puck's behind him. Sieber doesn't know. Mapes able to pick him up. One-time attempt there by Ferry, but he falls down. Till sends it down in the Homestead zone. Big hit there by Sieber. Homestead picks it up. Siebert sends it on net, and Demarosa will cover things up and get a whistle. Just 5 minutes and 5 seconds left here in this second period. Homestead is leading 3-1. Cahoon and Boffman. Boffman's able to win it back to Till, who sends it around to Crawford. Jackson Crawford. Opposite send it the opposite way. Put gets it out of the zone, but Homestead sends it right back in and flows the bounce off the boards. Crawford. A little miscommunication there with Calhoun. Leo has to reset. Till up up Crawford. Oh. Is that offsides?
I think offsides maybe was the call. Looks like they're throwing it to center ice.
Farrell and Frick. Frick's able to win the faceoff. Homestead sends it into the Leo zone. White trying to get up there to Fisher. Puck is taken away. Ebert sends it down. Murphy behind his neck. Get around a couple of Spartans. Got a burst of speed and gets tripped on that one. Gerber.
Yeah, Murphy can move. And if you're going to give him space like that, it's either going to result in an opportunity or he's going to draw a penalty. He gets up to a full head of speed, and he's making his way right around the Homestead defense. Last resort, trip the man, and hope your team can kill off the penalty.
Calhoun got the only Leo goal so far on the power plays. See if they can capitalize again. Like you said earlier, they had a very well set up power play.
Yeah, they look sharp.
Calhoun moving it down. Trying to move it up front there to Haynes. That's too far for him. Crawford. Murphy. Murphy with a shot, stick side. Mensah is able to keep it in. Mensah sauces it across to Murphy. Murphy with another shot. Save, rebound. Picked up out of the air there by Combs. Gets a whistle, just 33 seconds gone off this power play.
A couple of well-placed shots there by Riley Murphy. Getting it through shins. You could see the little lane from here, but to thread that kind of a needle is pretty impressive, especially for a high school guy.
Mensa moves it across to Murphy. Murphy with a shot, tipped there by Haynes, who puts it high up into the safety netting. Face-off won there by Leo. Crawford puts it up to Murphy. Murphy shot again, off the pass there, Combs, and Heber is able to send it down the length of the ice. Demaros was thinking about the stretch pass, but elects to send it behind the net to Murphy. Murphy gives it to Calhoun. Calhoun moving near side. Gets it around Johnson. Goes around behind the net. Calhoun moves it to Mensa. Mensa. The wrist shot there into the glove of Combs.
I mean, there's no doubt about it. That first power play unit that we just saw from the Leo Lions, that's 5 of the best skaters in the league. And they get out there together and they start making some stuff happen, and it's scary. Not a lot of penalty kills are going to be able to sustain that for very long.
42 seconds left here, and this man advantage for Leo. Face-off won there by Homestead. But Leo takes it away from them. Farrell. Top of the Haley. Too much off the boards for White. Scramble for it. Gets pinned up against the boards. White still in possession. It's taken away by Homestead as Juarez. Applying the forecheck, and Juarez sends it down off the boards. Farrell behind his own net. Moves to the Kornman. Face off. Penalty is expired. Urschel picks up the puck, moving down in the offensive zone. Loose puck gets covered up there by Demarest. Just under 2 minutes here left in this second period. Homestead is up 3-1. Davis and Frick on the faceoff. Frick's able to win it. Urschel sends it down low. Putt picks it up. Frick gets pinned up by 3 Lions. Still in control of the puck is Homestead. Perrier moves it far side corner. Stops. Trying to look at the play up front. It's poke checked away. Ferry still with possession though. Trying to get it around Stryker. Stryker now at the puck. Is able to get it out. Finds Davis. Davis stops. He gets poke checked away, and Ferrier moving the other direction. Sends it down into the corner. Urschel picks it up. Moving around the net. Stops and turns. Puts it in the corner for Wards. Wards puts it out front. Stop the backhand of Boffman. Homestead's able to keep it in. Urschel turns around. Slap shot there by Johnson. Goes wide. Penalty coming up here on Leo.
Suarez looks a little bit shaken up. We can't find out exactly what happened here.
Cross check maybe?
So I'm not sure this is the penalty, but you'll see Juarez coming across the front of his own net. gets tangled up. Maybe that was a hook. That's what happened to Juarez anyways.
Shot there, quick shot there by Siebert. Covered up by Demaros.
Oh, you know what happened here? Ian Demaros actually tripped him up. Tripping, leg clipping. Leg checking, Ian Demaros. So he got the penalty. It's going to be served by Asher Put.
Leo sends it down. Hebert behind his own net, moving through his own zone. Lost puck for a second, but Boffman is able to recover it. Boffman. Puts up top for Hebert. Hebert with a shot. Deflection off of Doherty's stick goes wide. Siebert takes a spill. Calhoun isn't able to pick it up. Boffman tried to center it there. And Leo's able to send it down, and that will do it for this second period. Homestead is going to have a minute 18 on the man advantage to start the third period. So we're going to step aside as you're watching high school hockey here on Summit City Sports.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
Developed for athletes of all sports, PSM's Edge training program is a personalized, high-intensity experience designed to help you outperform the competition. Whether you're looking to enhance your speed, strength, power, agility, or overall fitness, our expert training staff will build a program that adapts to your schedule while maximizing your overall performance. Now accepting athletes 12 years old and up. Get started today. Schedule your free evaluation at psmsports.com/edge.
I started playing football when I was 4 years old in the Cub Football League at Leo. My freshman year of high school, I really started to notice that there was something different about how I played compared to what some other people were playing like. So then I started to develop more. I started to see the results, and then being able to go to Iowa was a big opportunity for me. Being able to train here at PSM has really given me an edge over my competitors. Working on my speed, and that's the name of the game nowadays, is who's the fastest guy on the field. Being able to put my body in different positions to allow me to be in the best position during the game. It's so important to not take those days off and just get into a place like PSM where they have flexible hours, and it's good for college athletes to come in and just train.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays. And while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
At PSM Sports Therapy, recovery is more than getting you back to your sport. It's about building a stronger version of you. Our team of experts uses state-of-the-art technology to build personalized care plans that get you healthy and back in action safely. With no physician order needed, contact us directly to receive top-quality care exactly when you need it. Call 260-266-4007. Visit one of our Fort Wayne locations or go to psmsports.com to learn more.
Let her cook, let me cook. Never gave it, I ain't never gave no. Fell out with them, we ain't never make it up. Back for everything I ever lost, I'm on the mission. We turned the whole house into a booth, we in the kitchen. Let her cook. Big low come through frying. Hey, let her cook. Okay. Too much cake out bow. Oh God. Let her cook. All these sauce I'm trying.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life, one based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Learning is personal here. You'll be known by name, supported by experts, and connected to professional opportunities. Our Catholic values will inspire you to use your education for the greater good by serving and leading others. Remember, the future is what you make it. Build a life of meaning and purpose at St. Francis. You belong here.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSN, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
Alrighty, welcome back. The second intermission report by Eric. You want to take us away?
Yeah, sure. I mean, Homestead got us going pretty early in this one. Yeah, you'll see Boffman set this one up. Juarez gets a touch, and then it's Urschel comes and picks up the pieces as Demaros was scrambling. Gets Homestead on the board early. Get another one here. This one comes a man up. Another open rebound kind of. And then late in the first, Leo Lyons on the power play looking sharp. And it's going to be Colton Calhoun picks this puck up in the corner, walks it out, and rips it. Almost knocks the water bottle off the net. Not quite. And Homestead's got one more up their sleeve in the second. This one just odd bounces all over the place. You see Demaros there thinking that one was out of play. We kind of did too. It hit off the corner of the dasher. And then another weird bounce. It's just hopping around. Coming in there, picking it up on the backhand. double check who that one actually was. I think Malachi Frick maybe? Was. Got confirmation. Malachi Frick. And now we've got a minute 18 seconds on the man advantage for the Leo Lions to start the third period. Shots after 2 periods of action, 23-16 in favor of the Leo Lions. I'm sorry, Homestead starts with the power play. That's the Ian Demaros penalty we saw at the end of the period on Juarez. Juarez seems to be all right, hasn't showed any signs of slowing down since he got knocked down for a quick second there. Yeah, so far predominantly Homestead's game, but like I said, the shots are in favor of Leo. I think it's just the rebounds that Homestead's been capitalizing on and forging opportunities that are there or aren't there. They're picking pucks up, and everything they see is a goal to them. So kudos to Homestead's offense right now.
Yeah, and a big kill coming up here for Leo, because Homestead can make this a 4-1 game. It's going to be really, really hard with just 15 minutes left to get 3 goals up on the board to send this to OT. But we never know. Weird things have happened.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Step aside for a quick second. We got a new advertisement on our list. We were supposed to play. I kind of forgot. Here you go.
Corcoran with PSM Sports Therapy, and I have a message for college athletes. Don't let an injury slow you down while you're home from the holidays. At PSM Sports Therapy, we know athletes, and our team specializes in treating them. Whether you are recovering from surgery, dealing with a nagging injury, or just want to make sure your body is right for your upcoming season, take advantage of your break and schedule your sessions today. That way you can get back to campus feeling stronger than before. Check out our website at psmsports.com or call us at 260-266-4007 to get scheduled.
And back again, just brief. Zamboni driver's not even done working on that area in front of the door quite yet. Doing some serious maintenance there. Not really, just spraying it with a hose, but you don't see that every time he cuts the ice.
No, obviously there's probably some ice that didn't get froze over. You know, we've seen the crazy bounces out of there.
Oh yeah, have you ever played on this surface? It can get really strange over there.
Even just the ice, it's like always bumpy over there. It's from like the tire tracks coming in and out. Both teams seem ready to head out of the locker rooms here. Just waiting for the good old referees to hit the ice.
Yeah. Yeah, we got benches full of coaches, and that's all we see so far.
Here come the zebras, heading to their natural habitat.
Yes, they emerge from their den for one more period of hockey.
These teams are heading the ice now. Get their quick warm-up, stretches going. Before we have this third period of lovely hockey.
Third period, week 5, game 2. I think probably every other week these guys are sleeping in their first period class on Thursday mornings, huh? If you get the early game, you can still go home, get a good night's sleep. I would be sleeping in my class. I was a big sleep on the desk type of guy in high school. Wouldn't know what to look at me now.
I tried not to because I was afraid I would miss something important.
Oh, or your leg falls asleep, and a bell rings, you get up, and you got a leg asleep, and just go down on the floor. Ugh.
Just 8 hours of sleep. You know, I don't need to sleep at night. I can sleep during school.
Right.
I have 8 hours of sleep, plus a little snack in between for lunch, you know? And that would put me back to sleep.
So Hood's going to have to return to the penalty box on behalf of Ian Demarost. Demarost just hanging out on the ice, living his best life.
Be weird if goalies have to head to the penalty box.
Yeah.
Have the backup come in for 2 minutes.
Then they change on the fly.
Getting the net fixed up here.
That net has been known to give us problems on that side of the ice. It never wants to stay in place.
All right, we got 15 fresh minutes on the clock. Fresh, brand new ice. Homestead's going to be on the power play here for about another minute 10. Urschel gets around Calhoun with a cool move. Doherty on the near side stops. Puts it up to Heber. Heber puts it back down on the Doherty. Quick switch there. Puck goes down, and Leo picks it up. Into the corner it goes. Reith on the pressure. Urschel has it for a second. He gets bumped up the puck. Attempted clear there by Fiedler. Is not able to. Shot there by Boffman. This goes high and wide, and Leo sends it down. 30 seconds remaining on this man advantage. Flores behind his net. Fans on the pass. Leo picks it up, and a huge hit there by Boffman. Boffman picks it up, is able to find Heber. Heber moving through this neutral zone. Puck gets away from him. And Murphy in his own zone. He gets game pressure there by McNary. He's able to get around that. Opponent lost the puck there trying to get around Chapman. Heber in the corner. Finds McNary. Pinch there by White. Leo's able to get the puck. Attempted hit there by Ferrier on Murphy. Puck goes around. Fisher able to put it around the Farrell, who gets hit off the puck. There by Chapman. Into the slot. White couldn't keep control. Fisher sends it down deep. Farrell back up top. Shot there off the blocker by Putz. And Chapman gets hit there by Haley. Frick behind his net, and we have a penalty somewhere.
Yeah, it was Ferry up by this blue line here. and Homestead's defensive end. Not sure if we got it on camera. I think we did. He's going to come in and get his hands up high, and an extra little shove. Guilty as charged.
Ferry heads to the sin bin. Let's see if Leo can get him out of his lease early. Top line, power play line out for Leo. Calhoun, Crawford, Haynes, Mensa, and Murphy. Calhoun in the corner. Game tied up there by Hebert. Calhoun cuts it across. Finds Mensa with a shot that gets blocked. A sliding Gerber. And the puck gets out of the zone. Murphy now in the neutral zone. Going to get it around Swinehart. Frick trying to move it up to Swinehart as he had a little step there on, looks like Mensa. Murphy slowing things down, puts it up there, and finds Mensa. Mensa off the boards. Calhoun chips it in. Haynes with a shot. Deflected away into the glass. Murphy behind the net, settling a bouncing puck. Murphy puts it down low to Calhoun. Calhoun up front to Haynes there, but he was hit off the puck. Leo behind their own net. Puts it to Murphy. Murphy couldn't get around Boffman. Boffman gets put to the ice there by Crawford. And Murphy in his own zone. So try to put it to Haynes, but Siebert chips it into the Homestead bench.
Take another look at that big open ice collision. Boffman strips the puck and slows things down in the power play breakout, but he doesn't get far with it. Just the type of game this is shaping up to be.
.30 seconds remain here on the man advantage. Haley try to put it up to Corman, but that ends in offsides. Hoffman and Farrell on the faceoff. Farrell wins it, but Corman was offsides.
Offsides right off the draw.
A little pushing, shoving there between Potts and Corman. Homestead sends it down, and that's pretty much going to do it here for the man advantage for Leo. Potts sends it down on net to Demaros. He lets it loose off the glass. White behind his own net. Stretch pass there to Haley. Haley will find some space around Chapman. Try to move it there to Gorman. Homestead sends it back down. Davis. Too far in front for that pass. Johnson tried to play it back down deep. Davis still in the neutral zone. And Leo picks it up. Off the boards. Fisher's pass with Warren sends it back down all the way around. Davis with some space here. No, this is Murphy. Murphy with a shot off the shoulder. To the corner. Murphy pinches down. Fiedler's able to keep it in, but not for long. Fisher, who's controlling that. And Mapes sends it to Urschel. He gets tripped up there by Murphy.
Wow. You know, I think he just blew a tire, but we'll see if we got a better angle on the camera.
My guy's sticking there.
Start it right here. Maybe, yeah, it's tough to tell from our angle. Referee probably saw it better than we did.
Homestead goes to the man advantage here. They have a 3-1 lead right now. Hoffman in the corner, going around the net. Warres with a shot up high, and Demarest is able to make the save. Nine minutes even left to play here in this third period. Riley Murphy is in the penalty box for tripping. Leo sends it around. Took a hard bounce off a Heber's stick. Feeler is able to send all the way down. Into the corner, he gets pinned up. Everybody
a long tie up.
Yeah. Warres. And looks like Boffman. Feeler wasting a ton of time here.
Yeah, great way to shed some seconds off the penalty kill.
Almost 20 seconds gone. Doherty couldn't get this one out. Get this one going. Here, Hebert gets around Calhoun. Pushing it wide. He gets pushed off the puck. And Leo sends it down. Crawford. Behind the net. Loses the puck. Urschel finds Boffman. Going the other way. Crosses the line. Boffman with a shot. Off the stick. And Demarest covers things up with 41 seconds left on this man advantage. Face-off won by Homestead. Gerber sends it down into the corner. Breathe. Puck gets hit off a stick and goes into the safety netting. Face-off won by Homestead. Gerber sends it down. Ferrier. The puck gets sent out of the zone by Leo Potts. Going across ice with a shot goes wide. Biddle sends it around. Siebert finds Ferrier with a shot that gets blocked. Biddle is able to get out, and that's going to be the end of this man advantage for Homestead. Siebert sends it around. Picked up there by Ferrier. Getting pressure there by Farrell. White pinches down. Try to move to the middle there to Farrell. Fisher with a shot goes wide. White. Cutting across the ice. Going around behind the net. Price centered there. Bouncing puck off the shoulder there of Combs.
Wow, what a sequence.
Puck stays in. This reshot gets blocked. Another centering puck. Reith able to keep it in. Flipping puck gets off, hits off a glove. White moves it around to Haley. Sends it back down the other way where White was. Off the skates of Fisher, and Ferrier is able to get it out. Moving through the neutral zone, 1v3. Trying to get a shot off. It gets poke checked. And the puck rolls there to Demarest. Murphy with the puck. Sends it into the scorer's table. Get a face-off back in the Leo Lions zone. Face-off won by Homestead. Mapes send it around the net. Mensa try to find Crawford, but Mapes is able to send back down. Not enough on that pass there. Crawford's able to poke check it back out, but Homestead sends it right back in. Fisher puts it behind the Murphy. Bounce there. Here for Crawford. Try to get it around Chapman, but loses a stick. Johnson in the corner. Almost turned the puck over there to Mensa. But flips it up to Murphy. Bouncing puck, still in the zone. Calhoun with a chance, or Crawford. Shot there by Put. Bouncing puck goes wide. Mensa finds Crawford, but not enough on that one. Urschel with the chance here. One-on-one versus Murphy. Shot. Stick side there by Demarest.
Yeah, Murphy's going to be tough to beat one-on-one. Good option, taking the shot from a long way out.
Mensa moving through the neutral zone. Sends it down. Hewer picks it up. Off the boards. Haley. Pope checks it. The far side. Shot goes wide there by Urschel. Hebert sends it down off the stick there of Haynes. Juarez, center ice, sends it down. Just over 4 minutes left here in this third period. Homestead's up 3-1. Hoffman with a chance. This goes off a stick. Clearing chance denied. And shot there by Urschel, saved there by Demarest.
Surprised that got through the block, or the attempted block. Found a little window between the legs. Of White.
Top line is out for Leo. Face-off won there by Calhoun. Doherty able to come out of the corner with the puck, and Calhoun sends it around. Potts to pick it up. Sauces it across there to Doherty, who sends it down deep. Murphy to pick it up. Loses the puck there for a second, but is able to pick it back up in neutral zone. Goes off the skate of Crawford, and Doherty sends it back down again. Siebert in the corner. This puck taken away from him, and Murphy moving through the neutral zone. Sends it back down to Mensa. Mensa messes his way into the corner. Chapman try to get to Siebert there. Too far for him. Murphy fans on the pass. Siebert couldn't get around Murphy, and he takes it now. Couldn't find Crawford. Now Boffman moving wide with a chance. Shot goes wide. Juarez, shot. His shot goes wide. Puck in the corner. Off the glass. Swing is able to keep it in, but eventually comes out. And Leo picks it up. They ultimately lose that one. Puck flipped in. Off Demarest. He covers things up with just 2 minutes and some change left here in the third.
Tell you what, though, we saw Carroll down by 2 About 2 minutes left in the third, and things got a lot more interesting from there.
Bouncing puck goes into the corner. Leo's able to pick things up. White moving through a neutral zone. Moves it far side there to Haley. Gerber pins things up. Haley takes it out. It's pinned up there by Mapes.
There goes Demaros.
But a penalty coming up on White with a cross check.
Oh, that's gonna throw a wrench in Leo's plans, huh?
Under 2 minutes, yes. Minute 32 left in the third.
They want it to be on the man advantage in the attacking zone, and they're going to receive quite the opposite for this face-off.
Homestead going to be on the man advantage here for the rest of this period. Unless they get a penalty and they'll just go to 4-on-4. Hebert behind his net. Looking to waste time, moves it around there to Siebert, who sends it back down. Hebert gets to Juarez. Behind his net. 1 minute remaining here. Try to find stretch pass there. Kept in by Haynes. Hebert. The net is empty there for Leo. Siebert try to get around Hayes. The puck goes in the corner. Bobbin to pick it up. Flips it. And the puck goes in.
That should just about do it.
Ty Siebert on the empty net goal. And that should put the icing on the cake for this one. And it was a power play goal, too.
Yep, second look at it here. Sometimes that's just the way the news goes.
.5 left in this third. Murphy with the puck. Able to find Calhoun. Sends it far side. Good front. Roth with a shot. This goes high. Middle, pressuring. Trying to get a wraparound tip. Roth moves out front. Haynes. Shot gets blocked. Roth with a no-angle shot goes wide. Loxton sends it down, and that should do it for the game. Homestead takes the win here and takes the lead in the standings.
Oh, how the tables have turned.
Getting their fourth win on the season. They also went 4-1 against Leo. And they take this season series 2-0 against them. Anything else, Eric?
No, I mean, we saw a couple of good hockey games today, and a lot of excitement headed into next week, that's for sure. What are the matchups next week?
Vipers, Leo, Homestead, Carroll, I believe.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. That's going to be some good stuff. All right.
All right, that's going to do it for us tonight. Thank you for watching high school hockey here on Summit City Sports.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSN, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
Let her cook. Let me cook. Never gave it. I ain't never gave